All right, ladies and gentlemen here, but also all the people watching on our YouTube live stream, we are at the Derwent River for the third round of the Daiwa Bream Series in 2022. Daiwa, the naming sponsor of the series, but also Daiwa, the naming sponsor of this event. In ABT, we believe a lot in sponsor karma. I know that there will be a lot of guys, normally there's 70 to 80% of guys use the Daiwa rods and reels anyway. Maybe a few more will be throwing some of the new Daiwa jerkbaits down here, because this is big bream jerkbait heaven down here. We had some great high tides this morning. A lot of fish in the river. Seems like it's going to be a very fishy way in. And of course, everyone who fishes ABT, this is where they want to get to. You probably can't see behind me now, but there's Mount Wellington behind me. We have fished this joint where there's been snow on the mountain. We have fished in days like yesterday when it was 29 degrees in some parts around this place. Today, got up to the high teens, I think. It's a typical Tasmanian day, and there's plenty of bream out there in the water. I'm not going to muck around here. We've got anglers in the bump tubs. First one up is Isaac Harris, non-boater, of course, fishing for 3 fish this season. And Isaac was my non-boater today. I know he's got a decent bag of 3 fish there. And even before you started this morning, what would be a good bag for 3 fish for a non-boater, Isaac?
3 kilos and over.
Let's drop these on the scales and see how you go. What do you reckon they're going to go?
High 2s.
I reckon over 3. Oh, no, you're right there. 2.76 kilos. You're leading at the moment, Isaac. And tell me, what was the gun lure for you today?
The Muscle Vibe.
The old Muscle Vibe. Yep. And we both hadn't thrown it before today. And Callum, I know you're watching it over in WA, mate. Good work, mate. We went through a few today and they caught plenty of fish. So there you go, mate. Leading the non-boaters. Thank you.
Thanks.
Always good to be leading when you're the first one. Isaac commercially fishes for squid. So who have we got coming up next? Is that Jeff Alford coming up? Jeff Alford's got a fish for me there. G-Dog, come and see me later on, mate. I'll sort you out with a bit of advice on how we can get yourself a 5-fish limit there, mate.
Someone's got to lose.
Well, no. You can have big comebacks in this joint. There's 1 fish there for Jeff. And 380 grams for you there, mate. What did that one eat?
Just a crab.
There you go, mate. 5 tomorrow, please. You're a boater, so we'll see you up here then. Jeff Alford, all the way from either the South Coast or Queensland he hails from, depending on what time of year it is. You can probably throw a couple more weigh bags out now if you like, guys. Ruth Beebe, up you come. Fishing the non-boater division for her best 3 fish. Have we got 3 giants for her through? Tell you what, you got Mama Bear there, and Medium Bear and Little Bear.
Yeah, I have.
Got to beat 2.75 kilos to take Isaac out. There you go, just sitting in second at the moment for 262. Have you got a 1.2 kilo in there for Big Bream?
I reckon
Do you want to try it? Give it a go.
Yeah, what the heck.
You give me that fella there. I'll throw that in the thing. It's got to be 1.2 to sit on the Big Bream at the moment. It was close, 1.14 kilos. Great Derwent Bream. So go and get a photo taken with that, Ruth, and good to see you at another ABT event. All right, Liam Carruthers next to the scale. Scorers are all good. I'm not going too quick. We're all good. Liam Carruthers was running around last night trying to get his electric motor problem sorted, but by the look of that, mate, you got them sorted there, and anyone you need to thank for getting you on the water?
Oh, yeah, I borrowed Beery's electric, so a local that before the draw, I had no idea who he was, and now you've paired him up with me tomorrow.
There you go, and you got his. There you go.
Oh, I won't have his electric tomorrow. The guys at Lawrence have really looked after me, and they've air freighted me a new electric tonight. So I've got a lot more work to do after this way into.
You are upside down in a boat doing what we all hate doing, boat maintenance.
Well, we got to do it.
You need 5.5 to take the lead.
It's not going to happen.
3.25 for Liam there, mate. No 1.2s in there, and that's these sort of fish we don't often see in the Derwent. There's some good year classes coming through.
Yeah, good small fish coming through, and couldn't find those big ones, but that southerly sort of knocked me around a bit. So we'll see if the wind turns tomorrow and see what happens.
It should be a nice day tomorrow, mate. Thanks for all you do, Liam. Follows the tour all round. Had a great finish in the Australian Open. Great finish at Malakuta earlier in the year. Score is looking good. Let's get Neil Kelly up. Neil has won an ABT Grand Final from the back of the boat before. Used to be a man of few words, but last couple of years, mate, you have sparked up, and you telling us stories about the fish you got. You got your 3 fish limit there, mate. Tell us about the biggest one you got there and what it ate. Tell us. Or is it a secret?
Fire baits.
Fire baits. There you go. He's imported some baits from the mainland. Need 2 3/4 to take the lead in the non-boater. It's over 2.32 kilos for 3 fish. Good on you, Neil. I'm going to get a few more words out of you tomorrow, maybe. The anglers are fishing in 3 different flights today. The first dozen boats come in at 2 o'clock. Second dozen boats come in at 2:15 or 2:20? 2:20. And then the third dozen boats come in at 2:40 p.m. Now, while we're waiting for a few more anglers to come up, I'm going to get Chris Purnell up from Hobie. Chris, I know you like these mics. You know how they work. And I just want to say to the guys here and to the guys down that camera there that they thank you very much for sharing the effort and the gear with us. And I'm sitting on this magnificent Hobie trailer. It's the first time we're going to do a weigh and not get wet if it rains. We've had a couple of really good kayak events up on the East Coast, and the support was great. It's a good relationship. We like it.
Mate, it really has been. I guess this is my first official trip into Tassie. One, the people just could not be better if they tried. Such a hospitable group down this way. And then look, to be able to partner up with, the likes of ABT is a real joy. Obviously getting to spend a bit of personal time with yourself and Nicole.
Yep.
But then also obviously from a professional standpoint and a corporate standpoint from Hobie's perspective, and obviously ABT, mate, it's a match that works. And some of the chats we were having around the table last night, I think there's a few more things to look forward to. And
yes.
we'll,
got some ideas happening, don't we?
Yeah, a bit of brainstorming. But look, we really appreciate all your help, and obviously it goes both ways. So we'll just continue to look after one another and look after the industry as we move forward.
And I think that running sort of each other's tournaments, I pick up ideas about what we can do better, and it's a good melting pot of ideas. We always try to make tournaments good for the anglers, they have a good time, good for the fish. We like to have no impact on the area, but also good for the industry. You got to leave a tournament thinking that was awesome, caught some good fish, and I'm going to go buy some more gear. So,
mate, you're exactly right. I know that Jimbo's been an absolute sponge here, just trying to pick up as much from the professionals as we can. But mate, you're absolutely right. Look, we need to look after the anglers, we look after the fish, we look after the industry, and it's just a constantly evolving circle that just keeps going around, mate.
Fantastic.
All
Well,
right,
you've got some duties down there on the bump tub, mate. We've got a few more anglers there. Boaters and non-boaters fishing, if you're unfamiliar with the format, we have about 35 anglers with boats. We have the same number of anglers without boats, and they get drawn with each other each day. They learn from each other, they make sure that there's nothing untoward going on out in the water, and they have a great time. And ABT's motto is, who shares wins. So it's all about sharing times, lures, information, techniques, and hopefully coming to these scales with your limit each day. So who we got coming up next? Ready? Cole Wilson, another non-boater grand final winner in the past. He won himself a grand final up on the Gold Coast in around 2019 or something like that, before COVID hit. And Cole, you came to the land of the giants, mate. You've got 3 there, but they look like Gold Coast bream.
Yeah, they're not Tasmanian giants here. They're Gold Coast bream, all right.
Tell me about those. There's all lice on these bream. The little isopod parasites sit on the outside. You notice those?
No, didn't notice them.
What do you reckon? They add a bit of extra weight, don't they?
Oh yeah, good.
Don't take them off.
Yeah, leave them on.
2 3/4 you need to take the lead in the non-boater division. 1.26 kilos for you there, but it's always good to come in with the limit, mate.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you, Cole.
Thank you.
All right. Of course, you can see the scoreboards down the side of the live stream now, but if you want to look at the full scoreboards, see all of the results, it's on www.abt.org.au. You can clip it there, you can see all the coverage, the photos, the scores, everything that's happening down here. All right, who have we got next? Peter Nord from Hurricane Lures. Yep, leave the water down there, Pete, and I think you were the only angler that had a spare slot today, fished by himself. Enjoyed his own company. I'm sure you gave yourself a lot of expert advice too there, mate. How do you love Tassie? You still loving it?
I love Tassie, mate. It's a great place.
And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couple of kickers in there, but a couple of medium-sized ones.
Yeah, I missed out on a couple of good ones. Made a few silly mistakes. They just drilled me.
Well, you've got time tomorrow to rectify that. Let's get those on the scales. 5 fish for Peter Nord, 3.42 kilos. Which hurricane did the damage for you?
Sprat 675, mostly.
I'm hearing that a lot nowadays, mate. It must be selling all right for you.
No worries.
Good on you, Pete. Well done, mate. Peter Nord from down at Lakes Entrance. Getting it done down here in Tassie. I think he's lived here long enough to become a local nearly. All right, Brett Crow. Brett, you are one of the suckers, like us, that did all the kayak events and the boat events. So you're starting to knock up a bit, mate.
Not at all, mate.
Grab that microphone. Brett's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish there. Few of the little parasites on them as well too, mate. They weigh a bit more. What do you reckon it's going to go?
Parasites are bigger than the fish.
Oh, no, but they're all right, mate. If you're on the Gold Coast, you'd be winning with this bag.
Maybe 2.5.
You reckon it's 2.5? It's a bit better than that. It's 2.82 kilos there, mate. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Grab those, and I'll see you up here tomorrow with greater than 2.82 kilos, hopefully. All right, who we got next? Michael Samet from WA. Nicole, our tournament director, was saying the other day we have anglers from WA, South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland and Tassie here fishing the non-boater side, mate. You got 3 there. That'd be a decent bag over there in WA, mate. You'd be happy with those.
Yeah, in WA you would, yeah.
What do you reckon it's going to go?
Maybe about 1.6.
1.6. Let's see how good your radar is. And what was the best bait for you today?
Just a combination of different jerk baits.
The jerk baits, all right. Yeah, a bit better than that. 1.73 for you there, mate. Don't have to give away too many secrets, and we'll see you up here with another 3 tomorrow, mate. Thanks for making the journey across from WA. Michael Samet. All right, John Parkinson. John was one of the guys that was itching on a spot. He got in the end, and you got on the Derwent, mate, and you got yourself 3 fish there. Mate, you'd be a happy chappy. You got a big, a medium, and a small.
I did. I did at that.
What did that big one eat? Anything exciting?
They all at MX Eco Gear jerk
The
sheds.
jerk baits.
And
Oh,
309.
very nice. You need 2 3/4 to take the lead in the non-boater. You have 2.08 at the moment. Does that big one weigh 1.2 kilos? Probably not.
No,
So,
I don't think so.
all right, John. Well done, mate. You can go get your gear ready. First morning this morning, had to wear Ugg boots in Tassie this whole trip. Whew, a bit chilly. All right, next angler up. This is Zabby. What's your last name? Zabby Kumar. Rightio. And this is your first day ABT fishing. And you got 3 fish there. You're a Derwent local, aren't you? You from this area?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So you'd be swearing that you haven't got the big 42s in there.
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible bag, really.
It's a good day when you fish your first ABT event because it's different from social fishing. It's
Yeah.
hard in a tournament. You got some boater in front of you mowing all the fish down. Isaac Harris weighed 2 3/4 kilos. You've got 1.67, so you're going to have to catch a
Sweet.
few big ones tomorrow to catch up. Zabby, how'd you like your first day of fishing
Yeah, it
for
was
ABT?
great fun. Awesome experience.
Good on you, mate. Well done. Always good to see good, keen young blokes staying out of trouble, catching plenty of fish. Now, it's the name is?
Cameron Cole.
Cameron. You did all the kayak events too, didn't you, mate?
I did.
Another one of these suckers. How are you back and your legs feeling all right?
Oh, they were a bit sore
nice,
yesterday.
mate. Bit sore yesterday?
Yeah, day off.
And you've got a bigger, medium and a small there as well.
Yep.
3 fish for Cameron. Let's get them on the scales for you. Just under 2 kilos, 1.9 kilos for your 3 fish there. So thank you very much. Well done, mate. Cameron Cole, Tassie local, lining up for all of the events. All right, Gordon Pullen. Now, I fished with Gordon when he was here last year, and he caught a bag full of giants and was smashing them. Did you repeat the performance?
That might be overstating it, I think. So.
There you did. You did it all right last year.
Yeah.
Grab that microphone,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, yeah.
And you've got 1, 2. There's a really healthy fish on top.
We needed a bit of an upgrade there at the end. But
Oh,
never
I bet.
mind.
We might put him on, see if he goes big
That's
brim,
an
that one.
impressive bag of fish, yours, Steve.
Oh, 5.5 was all right. You've got 2.26 there, which will put you into about 4th place at the moment. And let's just throw that big one on to see what he goes.
I don't think he's anywhere near
Let's
the
have a
others,
look.
but
Come
I'll hold
on.
that.
Let's hold that one. I'll pull him out just for interest's sake. So when you're bragging to Parko tonight about how big your big one was, you can say it
He'll
was.
say, oh, but Steve didn't want to weigh mine.
There you go. 1.1 kilos, mate. It
There you
was
go.
only
Look at that.
100 grams short of big brim at the moment because it's got a big fat gut on it. So
There you go.
I'll let you go and let them
Thanks
go
very
back in the
much.
Derwent. Thanks, Gordon. All right, the Buck and Bass Big Bream is $500 and a Buck and Bass cap and buff. Going to run through the results at the moment. You can probably see them on the side of the live stream if you're watching from home. But John Parkinson in the non-boaters in 5th, Gordon Pullen in 4th, Neil Kelly in 3rd, Ruth Beebe in 2nd, and Isaac Harris leading the non-boaters in first with 2.76 kilos. Jeff Alford is the fifth boater to weigh in 380 grams. Brett Crow, 2.82. Liam Carruthers, 3.25. Peter Nord, 3.42. And I weighed in 5.51 kilos. Rightio, Stacey Alexander. Stacey, I fished the kayak tournament, and you gave me a solid flogging at that one, Stace. I watched you catch the big. I watched you nearly throw big ones back in.
Yeah, I tried to throw it overboard.
And you've got 1, 2, 3 then. 3 nice fish. You reckon you got 2 3/4 to catch Isaac?
Maybe 2-2 maybe.
2-2. All right, let's see how good your radar is. I bet it's pretty good. They are 2.29 kilos. Well done. Do you want to throw the big one on? Have a go for Big Brim?
I don't reckon it's that big.
Don't you reckon? You're a Tassie local though. You don't think they're that big. I reckon it's 1 point something. Let's put it on there. So when you're bragging to Michael tonight about the big one you caught. 980. There you go. So you bring 3 of these in tomorrow. You're going to go right up the rankings. So thanks, Stacey. Well done. All right, Stacey and Michael Alexander. Good to see couples fishing together and competing. All right, David Shanahan. Had a blank there on your name, Dave.
That's right, Steve.
And you got 3 nice ones there, mate. You're on fire in the kayak tournaments. You've taken the form to boating. You reckon you got 2.76 kilos?
No, just under that.
Under
2.5.
Okay, you're looking at 2. Well, everyone's underestimating a bit. These are a bit fatter than they think, these fish. So let's see how you go.
Ooh.
How about 2.81
take
kilos?
that.
New leader in the non-boater side. Well done.
I'll weigh one of them.
Yep,
That's a
you
nice
may
one.
weigh one. Just pull the big one out. Just give me that mic and I'll put that down. 1.2 kilos is the bucking Big Brim at the moment. Let's put him in there and see how he goes. He looks nice. Hey, they're nice dark Derwent fish. That's a great fish. There, our new Big Brim, 1.27 kilos. Well done, mate. What is he to the fork of the tail, that one?
I think so, 39 or 40.
39 or 40? Only 40 the fork, mate. Well done. Tassie gets your radar right out. So that's the new Buck and Big Brim, 1.28 kilos. Lindsay Pryke, bring us 3 fish from the back of the boat, and he's got those there. David just set the mark for the non-boaters at 2.82. You reckon you got something to give him a bit of trouble?
I don't think so.
No, maybe a bit over 2 kilos there.
Yeah.
I'm no Chris Purnell. I can't just guess them by looking at them.
He's pretty accurate. Isn't he?
I'm just going to put this on here. Look at that. There you go. 2.35. There you go. Good start. You get a big bag tomorrow. You'll race right back up in there. What did you catch your biggest one on?
BioTough.
BioTough. That's a squidgy. Well done. All right. From the back of the boat, that slips you into, I can't see it on there, but around 5th place. No, 4th place. All right. Chegs. You've been one of my non-boaters in this joint in the past, mate, and from memory, you were another one of those non-boaters that flogged me.
Oh, I don't know.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got a Tassie brim there, and you've got 4
yeah,
Port Macquarie brim, mate.
Gold Coast brim, them ones. Shouldn't have to measure them here, Steve. What's
No,
going
you shouldn't.
on?
You know, you shouldn't have to measure them with a small ruler anyway. 5 fish, and they go. That is a good Gold Coast bag there, 2.39 kilos. Well done, Chegs.
No worries, mate.
Appreciate you coming down, mate. You can make that change. You can change it up tomorrow.
Thanks, Steve.
Good on you, mate. Thanks to Sue for taking some photos for us. Awesome. Who we got next? Pete Brukel. Pete Brukel, I think, has been living in Tassie for the last 2 weeks. So, fished it, caught every brim in Tassie so far. And you got yourself a big sack of fish there, mate.
Yeah, I got a couple of good ones there.
Oh, mate, you got
One
some
good
real
one.
nice one. We're going to put that one on the scales to see if it turns into a buck and big brim for you. You need
Yeah, that'd be
5.51 to take the lead.
I don't think I got that.
You got a good bag. You're sitting in second place with 4.52 there, Pete. Well done. And pick your biggest
Cheers.
one out of there. And we're going to see if we can knock off Dave Shanahan's. 1.27, was it? Yeah, 127. It's got to be that one, isn't it? Don't know. That's a pretty good one. You can put 2 on if you like. Let's try that one for a start. Well, that one's 1.22, that one. 1.22, not going to make it. Let's put this one in there. It's a little bit skinny. He's long, but he's not. 1.25, close. Mate, you get 5 of those tomorrow. You're going to bring in 6 kilos plus. You know that. Good on you, mate. Well done, Pete. Sit in second place at the moment. Thank you. So Pete Brukel from Victoria getting it done. We're used to seeing plenty of 5 kilo bags in this joint. And here's a man who could probably provide it. He won the grand final only a couple of months ago, Mario Vukic. And just before I weigh, mate, thanks very much for running a trailer around and get it sorted while I was up in Queensland.
No, my pleasure,
That was
mate.
a whole day of...
He who shares wins, don't you say?
Well, I hope you win, mate.
Yeah. I don't think so. When you weigh this, put your thumb on the scale too, can you?
All right, Mario, fresh from a $50,000 boat win at the grand final. Brings me a decent bag, 3.24 kilos. You actually weighed more than that in Clarence.
I did, but no, well...
Was
I
the crowd
happy.
in again?
Nah, mate, I used plastics. I had young Zabi, 16-year-old
Yeah.
non-boater, so I think that was fantastic. He got his 3, so we had a good day.
Mate, you're a champion. Thank you, Mario. Appreciate everything you do. And Mario is sitting now in 5th place at the moment with 3.24. Who we got next? Alan Lovell. Lavelle. I know we've got all these clones in there. It's get me confused. And Alan, you got 1, 2, 3 fish there, mate, including one nice kicker fish. What did the big one eat?
3 fish on 3 different lures, 2 soft plastics and a crankbait.
There you go. You've got to be versatile to get them in this joint. You need just under 3 kilos to take the lead, but 2.37 puts you into 4th place at the moment, mate.
Good stuff, thanks.
Well
Bob.
done, mate. Have you ever got a 1.28 there?
No.
No. Okay. Well done, Alan. All the way from down Orbost way from memory. It was, wait a sec, it was 2.27? Okay. Byron Hill next. If I'm going too fast, just slow us down. B Hill, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels like heavy, mate. You reckon you got 5 kilos there?
We're shy. I had a 33 fork that I had to try and get rid of all day, and I just could not upgrade it. But the bag's pretty even around about that kind
A lot of those
space.
mid-30s fish in the system, aren't there?
Yeah, we've got a couple nice ones, but...
Awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Let's get them on there. You need 5.51 to take the lead. That's 4.4 kilos, mate. You got a big one to weigh for the buck and big brim?
Nah, all good.
And any secrets about what they ate?
Cranker crab, actually.
Boaters tell it as it is. Well done. Good on you, Byron Hill. Wearing his GoPro there. I'm sure you'll catch him on some of his channels. All right. This is John Fitzgibbon. There you go, remembered. Only took me a couple of tournaments. Got a couple of fish for us there, mate. A nice one and a little bag filler. Fishing in the boater division. 2 fish. Let's get them on the scales. How have you found Tassie so far?
Yeah, it was good.
Nice place. 1.29 kilos for those 2 fish, mate. See if you can bring us 5 tomorrow. And don't let the young bloke give you a touch-up, all right? Yeah, good. I remember he did that at Malakuta. All right, who we got next? Al Lister. Oh, I'm expecting big things from Al. He smashed them in the kayaks. Did you throw that bet minnow all day again?
No, mate.
And
I
you got-
chucked a bent for a while, and I did that discussion we had. I actually caught him on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I caught a few. Actually, I caught a kilo fish on a bent yesterday.
Nice. All right, you got 5 fish there. What do you reckon that bag weighs? That's going to keep you up here?
4 or 5.
4.5. Anglers are estimating under, so that's how we go. There you go. How about 471?
Yeah, that'll work.
Happy days. Well done, Al. Do you want to put? Have you got a 1.28 there?
I don't think so. I can have a look at one.
You could try. You're just used to catching keggers, mate. Everything is. I think everything you've caught in the kayak tournament so far has been a kegger. You probably haven't weighed any under that. So all I'm saying is you should know what one looks like by now. Good on you, Al. There's 5 fish in there. They're all the same size and they're all about 950 grams apiece. All right, who we got next? Al Murray. Al Murray's going to bring some up for us. He loves coming down to Tassie. He's already asking me about next year's Tassie, I think. Dallas was the other night. Yep. And you got 5 for me, mate?
No, I've got 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do you reckon you got? What sort of weight there? That's
I never
nice
weigh 'em,
ones.
but there's a few little ones that
You
we couldn't
got
get rid
Mama
of.
Bear, a couple of mediums and a little.
Yep.
5 fish for Al. What was the gun bait today for you, mate?
I just threw jerk baits.
Jerk baits. 3.53 kilos. Anytime you catch over 3 kilos is a handy day's fishing.
Not bad.
Well done, mate. Thanks for that. And 3.53 puts you in 6th at the moment. Nothing wrong with that. Tommy Deere also has Tasmanian citizenship, I think, after the last couple of months being down here. He's denuding Tasmania of all its trout and eating his way through them. And he's catching big brim, mate. There's a microphone for you. Mate, I think you've done nearly every ABT we've done so far this year, eh? You're into
I
it.
have, yeah.
And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Have you got a 1.28 kilo for a buck and big brim?
Definitely not.
All right. What do you reckon you got?
3.5.
3.5. Let's see how they go. 388, mate. They're fatter than you think.
Yeah, they've been eating a lot of lead or something.
And well, a lot of cadmium in this river, mate. So what was your gun bait today?
Oh, mostly jerk baits.
Yep.
But
that's why we come here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fish
got a
jerk baits.
couple on plastics, but yeah.
Good
when
on
I
you,
had
mate.
to.
Well done, Tommy, and thank you, Bridget, who's helping out in the scoreboards. Yep, you may have my tub. All right, next angler up. This is... What's your last name, Jared? Jared Stevens, all right. And they have to tell me about 3 times and I remember it, Jared. Fishing the non-boater division, you got your 3 fish and there are 3 nice ones in there, mate.
Yeah, good day out in the Derwent.
Do you know what you need to take the lead in the non-boaters? 281.
Oh, nice.
What do you reckon? You got it?
I think I've got it covered.
Oh, let's get him on there. I like the confidence. How about 3.22 kilos? Round of applause for our new non-boater leader, mate. What was the gun today? What was the bait?
Jerk baits.
Jerk baits. That's why we come to Tassie, mate. Thank you very much. Leading, that's an over 1 kilo per fish average there. 3.3 kilos for 3 fish, or 3.22 for 3 fish. Okay, well, that's a tough act to follow, mate. I hope you got a kilo average. Where did I just lose me mic? Oh, there it is. There you go, mate. And Tasmania, you got the shirts and short on, mate. You're loving it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish there, but no big Derwent donkeys.
No big deal at all. But hey, just remember, yesterday I give that 900 for 5 kilo, remember?
That's right. Oh, yeah, I have to push that on there, okay. 5 kilos, 308. There you go. It would have been negative too if I didn't help you out there, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Good on you, Wall.
There you go, mate.
Thank you. Wally Fay from South Australia, big ABT fan. Loves following it around. Currently, to make the top 10 in the boaters, you need 3.08 kilos. You need 2.08 in the non-boaters to make the top 10. Don't know what the time is now, but I'm pretty sure our third flight will be coming pretty close to getting in. Let's get Donnie Johnson up, a man I haven't seen on stage for I don't even know how long. 11 years since we saw you last. And this is what happens in Tassie. Tassie's on, and Donnie comes out of the woodwork and catches him.
retire and come down, have a go.
Look at that. That is a dead set. In a way, that's the big brim. Don't worry about the little one, mate. Let's talk about the big one.
Yeah, the little one. Okay.
Little one's a Bellrieve River special. And that's 2.66 or 2.65 kilos for 3 fish for Donnie. And I just want you to grab that big one out. You can give me that. Grab him out, put him in my buck and big brim bag. And I'm going to get a weight on that. It needs to be 1.28 is the current mark. I reckon it's not. It's a big fish. It's just not fat, is it? How about 1.29? There you go. Sitting on the 500 at the moment. Take him out again, mate. That is a lot of people's fish of a lifetime right there. And throw him back in. You can go and... that's it. You can go let him go back in the Derwent, mate, and catch him when he's another 100 grams heavier next year. Oof. You thought you were going to catch 10 kilos, didn't you? Get on your Donnie. So Donnie moves into, I don't know, moves into 4th place there, Donnie Johnson. Andrew Williams. Got yourself 3 fish there, mate, from the back of the boat. There you go, and they feel pretty heavy, mate. You got 1, 2, 3. They're all sort of peas in a pod, those guys. What do you reckon they're going to go?
I don't know. I dropped a couple of big ones today. I was a bit disappointed.
Well, I can't give you that weight.
And upgraded all the rest of the day, so it was good.
Happy days. 2.2 kilos for your 3 there, mate. Go let those go back in the Derwent. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well done. Thanks for helping us put up the Mercury teardrops yesterday. All right. This is Fitzgibbon. First name, Hayden. Gave the old man a towel up again, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, actually.
You did. You got 2 fish.
Did he?
And there's 3 for you there, mate. You need 3.32 to take the lead in the non-boaters, but you need 2.3 to come 8th. You got 2.09 for 3 fish for Aiden. There you go, mate.
Thank you.
Go let them back go in the Derwent. See if we can get you up into the top 10 tomorrow with a couple of big Derwent brutes. Scorers are all good. It's one of the Morrises. It's Dave Morris. There you go. Dave Morris fishing from the back of the boat. Got a crook hip, eh? Lucky you didn't do the Hobie events. They would have knocked it out. Or it might have knocked it back in.
Yeah, might have too.
You've got 3 nice fish there, mate. Do you reckon that's going to go 3 kilos, those 3 fish? It's going to go
I
close.
don't think so.
You need 3.22 to take the lead, or 2.81 for second at the moment. I think we might even have a go at that big one for Big Brim. How about 2.83 kilos, which puts you in the second at the moment. So let me just hold that. I'm going to throw the big one. That one there. I'm going to throw him in. Do you reckon that's the big one or the other one's the big one? 114, that one. He's not going to make it. Do you want to put the other one in for a go?
Maybe, the bottom one there.
It's nice to know how much they go anyway.
No, I don't think so. Won't be.
He's just an average run-of-the-mill Derwent kegger right there. 102, that one. So, all right. Well, no big brim for you, but you're sitting in second place at the moment. So, well done. Beautiful. You soon lose your sense of perspective here on the Derwent with all the big brim kicking around. Martin Evans fishing the back of the boat. He should have a 3. I'll tell you what, Martin, that one looks big from here. That's all right. You need 3-2-2 to take the lead. And you've got one big and 2 mediums, eh? I reckon it's going to put you up there. Currently 229 is 10th place. I reckon you got that covered. How about 2.76 will put you into tie for 4th, mate. Well done. Have you got a 1.29 in there? Definitely not. Nah, all right, mate. Well done. Thanks, Martin. All right, plenty of people at the bump tub. Seems like most people caught their limits today. I haven't seen too many limits that are not their 5 for the boaters or their 3 for the non-boaters. Grant Stingel, another non-boater who's given me a flogging in the past. Remember that day when you caught about 6 kilos and I caught about 3?
Should have been with you today too, I reckon.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Variety of sizes.
Yeah, not real big, Dave.
What do you reckon it's going to go?
Oh, I'll be lucky to be 3.5, I reckon.
All right. Lucky to be 3.5. Well, you're nearly lucky. 3.46 for Grant for your 5 fish. Well done, mate. Good on you to get a limit. And you can. I know what you can catch. Bring me 6 kilos tomorrow. There's all sorts of trouble. All right. Zane Wyatt. Mercury dealer, mate. Look at these Mercury flags everywhere.
It's magic to see.
You got a
isn't it,
Mercury, I got a Mercury. And that, I haven't even looked at that. That feels solid, mate.
It's not bad. I'm just happy that I caught my 5.
I reckon it might have a new leader here.
Well, my non-boater's leading the non-boater at the moment.
Well, Jared,
so,
eh? Okay,
yeah,
well, you're on them.
So.
Let's see where this goes. Look at that, 4.9 kilos. That moves you into second place at the moment, mate.
Wow.
Now, what do you do when you're sitting in second at the moment? You sleep nice at night or you start worrying about stuff?
Sleep doesn't bother me, mate.
As long as you've got 3 blades on your prop, everything's happy. Well done. And runs a great shop. CJ Marine up there and Lonnie. Go and see him for the Mercury, a Mercury repower. If he ends up if he keeps that spot, he'll also win Mercury bonus money. All the Mercury owners fishing for a bit of extra money all the way through. Score is good. I got 3 thumbs up. All right, who's next? Tani Console always comes out of the woodwork for the Tassie events and can catch them. Although, wait a sec, how many you got there? I just talked you up.
2.
2? They're good size.
Oh, I had my chances.
All right. What do these ones eat?
Jerk baits.
Talking to that.
Jerk
baits. That's why we're down here. Your average size is there. You just needed another one. 1.84 for ACT Angler Tani Console. Thank you for that. All right. Let's get who's coming up. Last year's winner, Steve Pryke. There is nothing like the pressure of being last year's winner and then coming back trying to back it up again. All right. All right, Steve Pryke. Last year, mate, the first time on the Derwent, you whacked them and you won. And that's a good feeling bag there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and you are definitely not out of contention this year with that bag.
I'll take it.
What, same spots or what's... I know you're not going to leave it go much, but, does the same trick work twice in a row?
No way. No way. Bedlam Wars is pretty dead.
4.91 kilos puts you in second place at the moment, mate.
Yep, too easy.
Any hints on what they come up for the people watching on the live stream?
Plackies and jerkbaits.
You are a placky man, aren't you?
What's Big Brim?
Big Brim's 1.28. If you want to give it a go, let's have a crack. $500 is $500, mate, isn't it? That one there is underneath. That's it. Normally the anglers hide their little one underneath, but you've hidden the big one underneath. 1.28 is it? 1.29. That's only 1.14, mate. And try another one. You want to weigh that big thing you had in the Swan the other day. That one looks like it's got a bit more mass to it. 1, 2, 3. Mate, you catch 5 of them, that adds up to over 6 kilos. So you know what you've got to do tomorrow, don't you? Well done, Stephen Pryke. Loves the Derwent. Sponsored by Atomic and Frogley's Offshore. Jesse Roten. He's got his own camera crew of himself. Well done, mate. And you're going to cut us up. Have you going to cut us up some highlights for tonight, are you? We can do them from the back of the boat. You've got 3 nice fish there. And was it last time we were here you won from the back of the boat? Yeah. You love it. Here, talking to that microphone, we can hear what you're saying. And today, mate, what was the same way you won it last time, or
no,
new
it was
tricks?
A bit different. I love this place today. I caught a few of my fish on pressos today in AU colour.
Second place.
And a few on risky critters, which I was really happy about.
Oh, nice. Good to see you throwing the Daiwa baits, mate. This is the Daiwa Bream Series and the Daiwa event. Your weight, it got you into second place, 2.84 for 3 fish. Well done, Jesse. Oh, late penalty. Oh, nice. Jesse loves late penalties. All right, who we got next? Hazy. Mark Hayes. Have the stick, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
This is jerkbait heaven.
I know.
You would be the man in this joint, wouldn't you?
Lots of fish, but they're all at 28, 29
look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish. How many fish you got today, you reckon?
Maybe 15.
15 fish. And what's your favourite jerkbait for this place?
The jade and the panish.
Oh, of course it is. It has been for ages. All right, has 3.5 suit you. 3.51 kilos.
Better than I expected.
That's right. That gets you up in the top 10 at the moment. Well done.
Beauty. Thank
On
you.
your hazy. All right, Josh Williams. I think the quiet achiever in this joint. Josh just doesn't say much. He just drops big bags on the scales. Lets the fish do the talking, mate. And you have got... Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they feel heavy. What do you reckon you got?
Not 5.
Not 5? It's up there. Well, 4.4 gets you 6th at the moment. How about 4.98, mate? They get you 2nd.
Sounds good to me. Thank you.
Good on you, mate. No hints for the guys out there about what exciting baits they ate?
Just jerk baits.
There you go, jerk baits. Buy lots of them. Well done, Josh. Sitting in 2nd place at the moment. 4.98 kilos, 20 grams short of that magical mark. Let's get our only Singapore angler here for the weekend, Mike Sutcliffe. Australia's decided to let him back into the country again after a couple of years. After he won the event up at St Helens, they just said no more Mike Sutcliffe for a while. We just need to recover from that. Mate, it's good to see you again, and good to be international travelling, isn't it?
It's nice to be back. Yeah,
and that's a
brilliant.
decent bag of bream.
It's all right.
Not like you caught at St Helens that time.
No. But no, I had a great day. Really good fun. Martin was great fun on the back of the boat. We had a laugh. It was brilliant.
Excellent. Okay, what do you reckon you got?
3 and a bit.
3 and a bit? I reckon you're about right there. 3 and change. How about 3.42 kilos?
Okay.
See you tomorrow,
Cool.
mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All states of Australia nearly and Singapore. All right, Tony Petty. Has he burned up all of his mojo in the kayak events? Or has he got himself a big sack here?
I found a few.
You got a few there, mate. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a couple of real nice kickers in there.
Yeah, a couple of good ones.
Do you reckon that's going to go 1.28, the big one?
I don't think so.
Nah.
We'll try anyway.
I'll try. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't cost anything to try. 4.34 for the 5 fish for Tony. And just you grab that. I'll grab the mic. And let's just pull out the big one. The one at the top, isn't he? See the one? Or is there a... I reckon that one. He's the ugliest anyway. He's skinny, isn't he? He's big and he's skinny. 108, that one. All right, we'll put him back in there. Go and feed them up and we'll see him next time you come down. Thanks, Tony. Another one of the anglers doing all 4 of the events. All right. Josh? Dylan. Oh, geez, that was not even close, was it? Dylan. Last name?
Low.
Dylan, okay. You've got a decent bag of fish there, mate. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you reckon they're going to weigh?
Probably 4.5.
4.5. That'll get you up there. Dylan Little.
Low.
Low. I'm usually pretty good. Give it a couple of events. I reckon he's got 4.5 kegs. I reckon it's more than that. Look at that. 2nd place now. 5.08 kilos, mate. This ABT stuff's all right. Sitting in 2nd.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Any hints on what the biggest one came on today? Or was it a secret?
Just atomic minnows. So.
Atomic minnows, mate. Well done. 5. Have you got a 1.28 there?
No.
All right. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow, mate. You drop that on the scales again. You're going to be a richer man tomorrow afternoon. Who we got next? The Sling. How'd they go? Were your lights actually on this morning, or were they having a lend to you?
Stacey had one job.
One job she had. What was her job this morning?
Put the car away.
Turn the
lights
and
off.
she didn't turn them off.
That's all good.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for you there, mate. But not the 5 kilo bags we expect from you in this joint.
Nah, it didn't happen today. But anyway, tomorrow's another day.
All right, 5 fish for Shane Ling, and 3.16 kilos, mate. And these year classes of fish, that 28 to 33 centimetre fish, they're pretty good at the moment. Lots of them.
Lots of them. Too many.
Beat the big ones to the lures.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, tomorrow's another day.
Good on you, Shane. Well done, mate. And thanks for fishing with us. He's won with ABT before up at St Helens. Done pretty well down here in the Derwent as well. Jordan Armstrong, who is, I think, one of the happiest non-boaters I've ever fished with. He's always happy. He'd kick his toe on a rock and he'd be smiling about it.
I know.
Oh, well, thanks, mate. You've got 1, 2, 3 fish there. For one big one, couple of medium ones.
Yeah, tough out there, Morgo.
Tough.
Lot of small fish. We would have caught 40 fish today, I reckon.
Wow.
Yeah. Had a great day with Grant
Stingle, yes.
Yeah, great man.
Good stuff. And he has got 2.12 for your 3 fish, mate. It's just outside the top 10 at the moment.
No worries. Thanks,
well
Morgan.
done. You're going to find that over 2 kilo bag for 3 fish is probably a pretty good bag come the rest of the season. Fantastic. And James Mackay, fishing in the back of the boat, very generously lends his boat out most years. Was the Mike Sutcliffe used it again this year? Yeah, Mike's got it. And you got your 3 fish? Yes, good stuff, mate. And 1, 2, 3 there. 3 mediums, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Couldn't crack the last 30.
How good are that small year class of fish where there's zillions of them in the river at the moment? Give it about 10 more years, they'll be keggers. You know that?
Yeah, they'll be 43s again.
2.37 kilos puts you in the top 10, mate, at the moment.
Thanks, Steve.
Well done. Good on you. Hobart Local. All right, I think we haven't seen too many bags that aren't full limits down here. The Derwent has had a few sort of tough years in the past, but it is turning it on today. Bit of a southerly breeze blowing. Now, the last name's Thorpe, first name's Will. There you go, I remembered it. Met Will yesterday. One of the Tassie guns, fishing for the Wilsons there. And mate, how was your first day of ABT fishing, speaking to that microphone?
Yeah, it was a good day. A lot of small fish was the issue. Trying to sort through the small ones to try to find the big ones.
Yeah. You haven't got any hints on how you catch the big ones instead of the small ones?
No.
Just catch lots.
Exactly.
3 fish. Let's get them on the box there. They go 2.03 kilos, puts you about 300 grams out of the top 10 at the moment.
Yeah, awesome.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Good on you. All right, plenty of fish coming through. Who we got coming up next? Tony Robinson. I'm getting confused of all the Robinsons that I know. Tony Robinson Crusoe. There you go. And mate, have you got yourself a 5 fish limit there?
I do, just scraped it together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? You want them just to all be like that one, don't you?
I had a really bad day, but I still got a bag, so that's the main thing.
That's it. Any day you're getting 5 fish is a good day. So
Tomorrow's
what do you reckon they're going to go?
2.3 something.
You Tassie guys don't know how to estimate bags in that size class, do you? Because that's 2.92. So
that's better than I thought.
Well done, mate. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for you. Thanks for fishing with us as usual. Okay, Andrew Lovell. Did I nail it? We've got Alan Lavelle and Andrew Lovell, and I'm always getting them confused. I always normally guess, but I nailed this one. And you fish with us all over the joint, mate. And you got one for us here.
One, yeah.
Is he your local pet? You live down here at Bellrieve, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, 1 fish on the back. 460 grams. Well done, mate. Thanks for fishing with us. You are always happy. No matter how many you catch, you're always a happy man. I like that. Because he's out fishing. All right, they're moving pretty solidly through the bump tubs at the moment. Jamie Ware, next angler is. So, mate, a question I got for you. Is it harder to catch bream in Tassie or barra in the Daily? That's what I got.
Bream here.
Bream here can be hard. You got 2 there. You hold that. And a couple of... If you had 5 of those, you'd be right. You got 2 there, and you have a few missed opportunities today. Talking to the mic.
Certainly did, mate. But Jesse was all right. He did quite well.
Oh, Jesse Roten, you had him? He's a gun, isn't he?
He's done well. He felt sorry for me.
Well, he's sitting in second place at the moment. So 1.02 for your 2 there. And get your non-boaters to give you a hand tomorrow. So come on, give me some of those lures, you say. Don't be shy to ask. All right, let's go through the non-boaters. Top 5, Isaac Harris in 5th, 276. Dave Shanahan 4th, 281. Dave Morris in 3rd, 283. Jesse Roten, who fished just there, 2nd, 2.84. And Jared Stevens, bit of a lead, 3.22. In the boaters, Zane Wyatt, 4.9 kilos on the scales today. Followed Steve Pryke in 4th, 491. Josh Williams, 498. Dylan Lowe, 5.08. And I weighed 5.51. All right. Who we got? Stewie Walker. We call him the GOAT in the back of the boat, the greatest of all time, because he's won so many AOY trophies and events that if his house ever burned down, it'd go for about 6 days with all that hardwood in there. Stewie, you're probably not a fan of this 3 fish limit because you're good at catching 5, but they're 3 nice fish you got in there.
Yeah, good day today.
How good are you at estimating Tassie bags, mate? Everyone's a bit out today.
I'm not even going to try.
You need 3.22 to take the lead or 2.84 to take second at the moment.
I'll be surprised if it's 3.
How about 2.48?
Not even close.
I was talking you up a bit there, mate. I was trying to get you to guess much more than they were. But
Thank you.
2.48 puts you in about 7th or 8th at the moment. So we all know what he's like in striking distance there. If Stewie Walker's in the top 10, just watch out. Scotty Wilson, come up, mate. Come up and weigh some fish. Been to Tassie a few times with us, once or twice. Been a few times, twice. Pushed your old man over on the boat ramp in St Helens one year, I remember that. Wasn't a nice sun then, were you?
No, that was Anson Bay, actually.
And you have got a nice bag of Port Stephens fish there, eh? You caught that at Port,
yeah,
you'd be happy?
pretty much, yeah.
What was the gun bait for you today?
Oh, everything, just hard bodies everywhere, all types.
Everything, they just eat anything,
it
don't
was,
they?
It was, yeah.
3.25 kilos for you there, well done.
Thank
Good
you.
on you, Scotty. I'll grab that, thank you. These are good weigh bags, they've got handles on them. They're nice. All right, who we got coming up next? Leighton Beer. Fishing from the back of the boat, so he's going to have 3 donkeys for me. Needs 3.22 kilos to take the lead on that side. Am I talking you up too much?
Definitely not going to happen.
Look at that. You've got a big. You have got the big, the medium, and the small there, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Plenty of fish today, or just scraped them out?
Sort of mid numbers day, but
Yep.
it was definitely enjoyable fishing with Mark Crompton. Certainly learned a thing or two.
Nice. 2.37 you need to make the top 10. You've got 2.6 kilos, puts you in about 8th place at the moment, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go, within striking distance tomorrow. Well done. Fishing with Cromo in his new family truckster. All right, Andrew Moore. Probably gone through the biggest challenge to get to Tassie, mate. You're always running around getting stuff sorted. I hope you got a limit. You got 5. There you go. So you can sit down tonight and have a beer and contemplate the epic effort to get here.
Hopefully no more playing with batteries.
Nah, batteries. You just get a rowboat next time, eh?
I reckon.
With the Mercury on the back.
That'll do.
You're upgrading your Merc too, aren't you?
Yeah, it's getting the 175 on it.
3.17 for 5 fish for Andrew. Well done there, mate. I'll give you this handle. These are great bags with handles. Good on you there, mate. Well done. Good to see you down here, and you made it in one piece. Next angle we have coming up is John Albrecht. Fishes many of the ABT events. We've seen Johnny around a lot. Fishing in the non-boater side now, aren't you, Johnny, though? You're, whatever slice of cake you get, mate, you're happy to do it. And you've been to Tassie with us before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. And you've got some nice fish there. You've got 2 big uns and 1 little one. Did you lose the 3rd big un?
Possibly early, yes.
You always think about that. What if?
Yeah.
3 fish for John. That's a decent bag. 2.53 kilos for 3 fish. Puts you in the top 10. There you go. Probably in 10th place at the moment. So have those. Go let them go back in the Derwent. Thanks, Johnny. All right, I haven't done this weigh mastering for a while. It's got to be near the end of the weigh-in, I suppose. Getting close. It's Tassie. You know Tassie, you get the sore arms for the heavy bags. All right, here we go. Kurt Thompson, let's get you up on the stage. Have a mic. And how do you like this 3 fish limit, mate? Keeps it nice and close? Did it save you from not getting a limit? Would you have caught 5?
Well, I had my 3 fish well before lunch.
Yep.
And then just struggled to. I got one upgrade. I just struggled to manage to pick anything decent up. When you're fishing behind a vacuum cleaner, it's very hard. Plus,
true.
being a yellowfin guy like yourself, jerkbaiting is not my forte,
You
mate.
got to slow down, don't you? Slow
If I
down.
go any slower, I'll fall asleep,
That's
mate.
it. Well, that's exactly how slow you need to go. 1.4 kilos there for 3 fish.
Thanks,
well
mate.
done. All right. AKA Old Shagger, AKA Lee McKenzie. I was just saying yesterday that when we first fished Tassie, my hair was brown and your hair was yellow, and now it's both white. It's good to see you, mate. And you and me are the guys who have fished all of the rounds on the Derwent, haven't we?
Until St Helens, mate.
Oh,
and then
you
you're
get
going to be the only one.
And I tell you what, you got a nice bag of fish there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you reckon? You're a bit of an expert on these big bags.
4, 6.
4, 6 would
I'm
put you in
hoping.
about 7th, I reckon. So let's see what you got. I reckon it's going to go higher because everyone's getting them wrong.
No.
Nah, you got big eyes, mate.
Yeah, big eyes.
4.46 puts you into 8th place.
Thanks very much, Morgan.
Swooping distance, mate. And normally you have something go crazy wrong. Did you do anything today? Swooping?
Yeah. Went in from there into my jacket, into everywhere, and just fun and games.
There you go. So
went overboard.
Is that your favourite pair of trackies?
That was it. I'll get another 10 years out of it.
Yeah,
mate.
no worries, mate. Good stuff. Lee McKenzie. Running one of Carl Jochimson's old skeeters, actually. It's a great looking boat down there. Where did Carl finish up? About 15th? About 15th Carl was, wasn't he? Carl Jochimson. I was checking on my phone today. 15th. All right, angler's name is?
Peter Glowacki.
Peter. And you, Pete, they have a mic. You've got one. You got 5 there or 4?
4.
One short. Ah, mate.
I had a mongrel of a day.
Had a mongrel of a day, all right. But it's in Tassie, so it's all right. You could be living on the mainland.
Yeah, well.
4 fish for 2.03 kilos, mate. I'll get you to bring me 5 tomorrow. We'll see if we can bump you up the leaderboard a bit higher.
Yeah, hopefully.
There you go. Thanks,
No
Pete.
worries, see ya.
Well done, Peter. All right. Who we got next sitting there at the tub there? Shane Hibbard. That's it. I saw you out there. We were fishing along the same bank this morning. It was you and the tracker out there. Nice. I won't tell you, just after you left, we caught a cracker there where you were fishing.
Oh, that'd be right. That'd be right.
And you got
4
4 today. All right,
4.
Shane.
Never mind. I couldn't find a.
And thanks for entering, because you
That's
got
all right,
you
mate.
got another non-boater in that loves coming to Tassie, mate. You like doing things for other people, and we appreciate that.
It's all good.
4 fish for 1.92 kilos, mate. And come and see me later on. I'll tell you what we catch them on that bank.
Yeah, good on you.
Good on you, Shane.
Cheers,
Well
mate.
done. Cheers. One of the locals. Locals always helpful. They're either loaning boats or helping fix things or giving advice. Great place to come, Tassie. All right, who we got next? Simon Morley. He's one of these guys that can just go out in a kayak and bring out keggers everywhere. And how you going? Repping the kayakers, mate? You doing
mate.
all right?
Yeah, had fun at the back of the boat today.
3 donkeys there, mate. Did you do a bit of upgrading, or was that your only 3 you
No,
caught?
I got a couple of upgrades. Got one
Nice.
late that was supposed to go to Adam, but ate my lure. So
Nice.
Sorry.
All right, what do you reckon they go? You need 3.22 to take the lead.
I don't think it'd be that big, but we'll see.
All right. How about 3.29?
Okay, it will.
New leader. All you need to say now is us kayakers rock.
Yeah, that's it.
And if
Kayaks
you're
rule.
well done, mate. I won't ask you what baits you caught them on. I know. Oh, have you got a 1.2, 1.29? Give it a go. Come on. Put it in there. The biggest one. I don't know. That one in your hand? You've been looking at keggers all week, mate. I can't tell you. The bucking big one. That's right. 1.29 you need. 1.19. Pretty close. All right, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Can I let them go back in the Derwent? All right, new leader, Simon Morley on the non-boater side. 3.29 for his 3 fish. Reese Harris. He is as keen as tournament anglers come at the moment. Wherever there's a tournament, he's going. And you got rewarded with a 5 fish bag today, mate.
Yeah, more
1,
go.
2, 3. That's a good bag there. I reckon that's 5 kilos, you reckon?
Mate, this is all because of Doug Fair, actually.
Dougie gave you the advice?
Dougie gave me the advice. He told me the
Alright.
lure to use. And I've even got one of his rods that he's
Nice.
given me from Duff. So, yeah,
What do you reckon they're going to weigh?
4.5.
Nah, Nah, I reckon they're more than that. More than that. Hey! 504. That puts you in third place, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
Give Dougie a shout out down there. I know he's watching the weigh-in.
Yeah, thanks heaps, Doug. We couldn't have done it without you, mate. I might have 1.2.
Yeah, try it. Let's give us that thing there. 1.29 is the mark, so you're going to have 1.3 to beat it. They're all the same, aren't they? They're all keggers. Throw him in. No, they're all about the same. That's a 105. That one, mate. You bring in that average fish tomorrow, you get paid. Well done, mate. Reese Harris from Victoria. Another 5 kilo bag hitting the scales, sitting in third place at the moment. All right, next angler up, Dallas Blatchford. From the back of the boat, you got 3 for us, Dallas. Dallas, he normally catches the limits. I shouldn't need to ask nearly.
I know, I just like to thank Scotty.
That's not a Derwent Bream.
You think I imported it?
Oh, I reckon you brought it with you down your luggage from the Gold Coast.
Went out with Scott today.
Oh, yeah? Had a good day with Scotty?
I had a great day out with Scotty. It was
awesome.
Well
He said you caught a lot of fish.
Oh, that's better than what I thought.
1.72 for your 3.
Yep, okay.
Well
Thank you very much.
Good on you, Dallas. Yeah, he's already asking about the 2024 Tassie dates. He's the most organised man I know. All right, who we got next? This is Mark Morris? Jack Morris. I know, I only fished with it. I got your dad's name right. All right, mate. It was one of the Morrises, and we've got the your prize bag from.
I know it. We got that.
You got it?
Got it
All good.
sorted.
3 nice fish there, mate. You need to make the top 10. You need 2.6.
Okay.
To take the lead, you need 329.
Won't be that.
There you go. 2.52 puts you in just outside the top 10. Well done. Good on you, mate.
Beautiful.
You love Tassie, don't you?
That's pretty good.
It is good. All right, for a brimmer. Ray Cooper. Yes, nailed it. Only because I've been watching you weigh fish for the last couple of tournaments in the kayaks.
Thanks.
And you've got 1, 2, 3 there. You got a big one.
Yeah, big one. It was pretty hard to upgrade them today. They kept on throwing the hooks.
All right, 3 fish for Ray. Let's get it on there. How about 1.66 kilos for you, mate? Who'd you fish with today, you remember?
Hey?
Who'd you fish with today?
Declan.
Declan. Oh,
He got a
jeez,
good
lucky
bag
you.
too.
All right, I'll have that, Mike. Thank you. Very good. All right, this is the Daiwa series, the Daiwa event. Let's get a Daiwa angler up. You think at the Daiwa event you wear something Daiwa, isn't it? Daiwa on your hat, on your shirt. I'm not dobbing in. Wait a sec. Oh, it's Daiwa. I know Daiwa's there. I'm just.
The guys from In-Depth are Daiwa-sponsored anglers anyway, so yeah, we're there.
You got a good bag of fish, mate. This is why you come to Tassie.
Yeah, it definitely is. Chris in the boat with a nice pack. Yeah, it was really good fun. We had fun just doing all sorts, really, just spreading it about and plucking them away.
That's typical Crompton. You got all the words and none of the lures.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I tell you lots without telling you a bloody
I'm doing
thing.
it. I'm full sending it, and I'm not telling you what I'm throwing. All right, 4.72 kilos, mate. That gets you up into 7th place at the moment.
Yeah, happy with that.
10
Cheers.
grams heavier than Alan Lister.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, Mark. Hey, we're going to put him on the scales. Put Alvy on. Oh, he's going out the back to do a bit of work on the trailer. All right, next angler we have Michael Alexander is going to come and weigh 5 fish for us. You got 5 there, Mike? Yep. You should have no trouble knocking off the missus weight at this event because you get to weigh 2 more fish every day.
It is a bonus.
And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Seems like the river Derwent fish pretty good today.
Yeah, just small for me, though.
Small fish, but how many fish do you reckon you caught all day? Plenty?
15 to 20.
15 to 20 fish. You're weighing just under 4 kilos, 3.86, mate. You got to be happy with that.
Yep,
You get to go fishing again tomorrow.
Cheers.
Good on you, mate. Thanks, Michael. These Tassie locals, pretty hard to impress if they're not catching 6 kilos. Okay, angler's name is? Andrew Bruard. All right, and you got 3 for us?
Yeah, mate, got 3.
1, 2, 3. How'd you have a good day on the water?
Oh, it was all right until you left where you were in front of us and took that big one from me.
Oh, yeah. I stole him from behind you. 3 fish, 1.99 kilos. That puts you about half a kilo outside the top 10.
No worries, thanks.
Good on you. Thank you. All right. Oh, here's the man who always drops massive bags on the scales. All the boaters get nervous when he rocks up. Adam Crick. Did you go down to that nasty weather to your favourite spot again today? Was it nasty down there?
It was pretty nasty. Wasn't really worth it in the end, but...
You've got 5 fish, and you're pretty good at estimating your weights, mate. Give us a weight.
4.7.
4.7. You won an event here where you only caught 3 kilos on the first day too, didn't you? 4 kilos on the first day.
3.9, I think.
All right. You know your stuff.
I was pretty close.
You were 20 grams off, mate.
Useless.
So, I'm not going to ask you what you caught them on today, but how much petrol do you use? How many $100 worth?
Oh, we don't have to use much to use $100 worth. Not that much, but yeah.
Have you got one in there that weighs 1.29 or bigger?
Nah.
All right, mate. I'll ask you all the serious questions tomorrow. Adam Crick, previous winner of the Derwent event, getting busy on the scales. How are we looking? Are we done with the weigh-in? All right. Declan. Oh, Declan's going to be getting his fish, all right. You want to drop to an ad quickly, Nicole? In a second? All right. Do I have to do some dancing? Yeah, no, there's a few more out there. We haven't seen Declan yet, so it's a little bit space limited here. Sometimes it's hard to get a spot on the dock to go and weigh your fish. 3 more left.
There's a big one just there. Holy moly, that's big. Right up on that wash on the Spike 44. That's the deep runner, so just jamming into the rocks. You can see as I'm fishing it, it's a real slow retrieve. Kind of really careful with the rod tip. So as you feel the rock or the kelp, you just slow down and kind of lift your rod tip. That's the deep diving spike again, the EXDR. So there's an MR and an EXDR. This one will go down to probably a maximum of about 12 feet. And the MR is about half that, 6 feet. So using the deep one today on the washes. Working not too bad.
One, two. We are back from the ad. We have only one angler left to weigh in the Daiwa round of the Daiwa Bream Series down here on the Derwent River in Tasmania. We have seen some absolutely cracking bags come through the scales. We have only got 3 bags over the magic 5 kilo mark, but that 4 to 5 kilo mark very healthy. Declan Betts, our last angler to weigh in, mate. You love Tassie, don't you? This joint rocks.
It's awesome.
And you've got a decent bag of fish there too. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any estimate on what you're going to have here?
4.8.
4.8 means 5, I reckon. Let's see if we can crack the 4th 5 kilo bag for the day.
Nope.
4.55 kilos for you, mate. Do you have a 1.29 in there? All right, mate. Well, I'll let you go. Let them go and get yourself sorted. We're going to see you tomorrow morning. That is the weigh-in done, I think, for the first day of the Daiwa Bream Series, the Daiwa event here in the Derwent River. Just going to run through the top 10 anglers. Guys watching on the live screen can see them on the side of the stream anyway. But in 10th place in the non-boaters, Leighton Beer, 9th Ruth Beebe, 8th Donnie Johnson, 7th Martin Evans, 6th Isaac Harris, 5th Dave Shanahan, 4th Dave Morris, 3rd Jesse Roten with 2.84, 3rd Jared Stevens with 3 fish for 3.22 kilos, and Simon Morley leading the non-boater division. 3 fish for 3.29 kilos. That's nearly a 1.1 kilo average. Declan just weighed 4.55, gets him in 10th place. 9th place, Adam Crick, 468. Alan Lister, 8th place, 471. Mark Crompton, Daiwa Angler, 4.72, sitting in 7th. Zane Wyatt, Mercury Dealer, 4.9, sitting in 6th. Steve Pryke, Atomic Angler, 4.91 in 5th. Josh Williams, 4.98 kilos in 4th. Reese Harris in 3rd with 5.04 kilos. With a lot of Dougie Fair advice, they're getting him over the line. Dylan Lowe in 2nd. Good to see him running a boat. 5.08 kilos. And Steve Morgan leading with 5.51. So we're going to roll up the weigh-in right now. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. If you want to watch my live stream, it's on all day tomorrow. But 2 o'clock here at the Bellrieve Yacht Club, we'll have the final day's weigh-in for this event. Thanks.